More than 50 lawmakers await action from the Health and Human Services Department after demanding an investigation into Planned Parenthood's alleged cover-up of abuse. As we've been reporting over the past few weeks, 56 members of Congress wrote a letter to HHS Secretary Alex Azar last month calling for an investigation into the nation's largest abortion provider following reports of abuse cover-up. The pro-life group Live Action recently released a report that documents a long-standing pattern of Planned Parenthood's failure to report the sexual abuse of minors. For more on this, we speak with one of the members of Congress who is demanding action. Representative Mark Walker of North Carolina joins us now from Capitol Hill. Congressman, thank you for your time.
It's our privilege to be with you today.
You have called for an investigation into Planned Parenthood. Can you tell me and our viewers why that is?
Sure. We've had several reports over the last years of nefarious behavior far beyond just the abortion side. And I will tell you, Live Action deserves a lot of credit for bringing this to the forefront. But according to reports, we're seeing children in many cases, 12, 13, 14-year-old young ladies, being returned back to the hands of the abusers. There's concrete evidence that this is happening, and without reporting it to the Planned Parenthood specifically, without reporting such criminal behavior to the authorities, really saying nothing at all. This is a travesty. There's a lot of outrage being talked about in the political world. Why everyone is not outraged about this befuddles me, that's for sure.
And I understand, Congressman, that your wife is a nurse practitioner, and she has a special insight into this issue, isn't that right?
She really does. She has testified many times in court cases because she helped launch the Sexual Assault Nurse Examiner program. Some refer to that as a SANE nurse. There are many times where I have seen her be called out in the middle of the night to really hold the hand and to gather evidence on really a poor soul's darkest moment of their life. I could talk about her for a long time as far as the calling that's upon her life to go in and look at some of the abuse that happens, sometimes at the very hands of boyfriends or parents or others that are involved. The travesty of it all is these crimes are going unreported and these young victims are being returned to the molesters themselves.
So now you are calling for an investigation into this. What steps are being taken for this investigation to happen?
Well, the first thing that we're doing is we're wanting Secretary of HHS, Azar, to be able to open up the investigation. Congress doesn't have the authority to prosecute, as you know, but what we are trying to do is shed a light on this nefarious activity. Listen, this isn't just about picking on Planned Parenthood, even though there is enough. In fact, one of the defining moments that I've had my 3.5 years of Congress is when I looked across the desk serving on House Oversight Committee, and I asked the former director this question, Cecile Richards. I said, Ms. Richards, does it bother you that there are more African American babies aborted in New York State than actually born now? Of course, she had no answer. This is something that we need to continue to bring to the forefront.
Representative Mark Walker of North Carolina, thank you for your time today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.